Hello. Let me know if I'm coming in loud and clear, or a little too loud, or a little too quiet. Let me know before I do anything. Do let me know if you can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Am I coming in loud and clear? Yes, I am. Fantastic. Right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the LFC Transfer Room with myself, Louis, and we are here for another watch-along. And I've started from the bottom now. We're here. Just look at it. Just suck it all in. Our one of our moderators, Anthony's in the chat. He made all of this. He made all of this possible. So let's thank him in the chat, because how freaking sick does this look? Not quite over it yet. It's been in the works for a couple of weeks now, and we finally get to show it off before the Carabao Cup final. But enough of that. Welcome to everybody who is new. If you are new, please do subscribe to the LFC Transfer Room channel. It is a great place to be. You'll love all of it. We don't just do watch-alongs. We've got transfer news, of course. We've got debates about everything Liverpool related. We've even got just very casual chat shows, which are great fun. We did one of those the other day. So if you get involved in the chat, that's always great. We do pre- and post-match reactions as well. So get involved. If you love Liverpool, or if you're just a football lover in general, get involved. Click that subscribe button in the bottom right. Like this video as well. And let's get into it. So, as the famous saying goes on the LFC Transfer Room, here we are for another massive game, because there are no small games at all, ever. Liverpool against Leeds, live from Anfield. Kick-off in under half an hour now, 7:45 kick-off. Unfortunately, it's not on telly, so you might as well all stick around here and watch it with me. Watch it with fellow Liverpool supporters. We've got a fantastic community here, so make sure that you stick around and watch it with us, regardless of whether you actually manage to find a stream or not. We will have you covered. Keep us open on another tab as well. Jen, thank you so much for the freaking super chat, the sticker. I love it. I can finally see what sticker you're putting in now, and yeah, it's fantastic. For anyone who's new, Jen is always sending us her bloody money for these stickers, and I don't want her to. So if someone could tell her to stop, that'd be fantastic. How to watch it? Ruby, welcome to the channel. Please leave us a subscribe and like this video, and maybe someone will tell you. Scott Donnell, a St Mirren's fan. Welcome, Scott. Please do feel free to stick around by pressing the subscribe button and liking this video. But if not, you know, what am I going to do? So don't worry about it. Let's get the starting 11. I don't actually need to... Well, I will read it out for those who may not be blessed with sight. But we've got it here. Look at that. I've even got my own desk. I've got my desk. I've got my cup of something. Put something in there. So we've got Alisson starting in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold right back. Matty and Van Dijk start centre back, and Robertson on the left. So an unchanged back four, and then the front. The midfield three: Fabinho, Thiago, Curtis Jones. So Curtis Jones, we were talking about him on the chat room, of course, for anyone who was around. Not involved in many match day squads. He wasn't involved in the last game. But a start for him here. Again, Klopp exercising that fantastic depth that we now seem to have found. Interestingly enough, Gomez and Harvey Elliott do not make the squad at all. Up front, we have Diaz, Salah and Mane. I'll talk about that depth. Apart from Minamino and Origi, who, if you don't have to start, you don't really want to. They are only front three. Firmino and Jota currently injured. It's unknown at this point whether they'll be fit for the Carabao Cup final, which we will have a watch along for on Sunday here on the LFC Transfer Room. So another reason to subscribe, because I know you're going to watch it on the telly, and that's brilliant. But come here, be a part of this group. You can see the comments. The live chat is already popping off. Become a part of it. Press the subscribe button. Stick around, and we can all watch it together and hopefully celebrate a great win here, but also a trophy on the road to the quadruple in the future. So we've got some score predictions. Anthony's going for a 3-0. I mean, it's almost pointless asking, isn't it? Every week, everyone's very, very optimistic, of course. I think Bojack previously predicted, we went for a 7-1. Fez, can't see it myself. We do need some more predictions, though. So everybody, make sure you get your predictions in the chat as well. Scott, as an outsider, a St Mirren fan, I'm keen to hear what your take on this game is. Paddy the Paddy Bamford has gone for Liverpool 9, Leeds United 6. I mean, if you were going to put a bet on anything tonight, I'd put it on that. We're not sponsored. Scott says, I was at the game between St Mirren versus Liverpool at Love Street. Paisley, 1977, finished 1-1. Liverpool won on penalties. It was a tremendous Liverpool team. Bloody hell, what a while. That's about 22 years before I was even born. Incredible. Jen says 4-0 to Liverpool. So, I have no reason to doubt anyone's optimism for this game because, of course, Leeds United, off the back of that gruelling 4-2 defeat. I mean, they played well, got themselves back into the game, but the weather conditions especially were quite horrific. And it did take its toll. Robert, what's his name? It was Click or someone, has now joined their extensive injury list, which contains Patrick Bamford, Phillips, and somebody else. So almost the spine of their team. A lot of key figures missing for them. So, we know what that feels like to be missing important players. So I'm not going to banter them too much, but it means we should take advantage, especially with this team here. Look how sick that is. I can just move behind the score if I want. Luis Diaz scored against Norwich, his first goal in front of Anfield, and he gets to come back and have another go, essentially. Build on that momentum going into this cup final, because it would be almost cult legendary status if he comes into his first cup final and bags a goal against Chelsea to win us the game, wouldn't it? So all the momentum we can gather would be fantastic. Ruby has predicted a 4-1 win. Hyla, good to see you, says, has anybody seen today's match programme? Klopp writes about Milner and says, I cannot imagine this without James Milner. So to anyone from now on commenting on Milner. Oh, yes, of course, I did see that. That's in regards to the main story being his potential contract extension, which is interesting. If you think James Milner should extend his contract, leave a like on this video, subscribe. But seriously, do put in the comments what you think about that. Do you think he will? Would you like him to? Is that purely as a player? Is that more of a coaching role? I think he has said he doesn't particularly want to be a coach at this point. He really does just want to specialise on his football, which is understandable. But I think the thing is, he's not stupid. He knows, the days of getting consistent first team football are behind him. So if he's happy to, take a slight pay cut, a lot of people are asking him to take like 50-60% pay cut, which is just, even for someone in the privileged position of being a footballer, it's a bit much to expect someone to do that. So, I don't think we should ask him to take a pay cut necessarily, but it's Jurgen Klopp. If Jurgen Klopp thinks that James Milner should stick around and stay here for another season, then who am I to argue necessarily? But I'm sure a lot of people will have their own thoughts. So let me know in the chat if you think James Milner should sign a new contract or not. Oliver Greer, good to see you. I do remember you. I hope you're doing well. James says, Louis, what did you think of Mane's goal at the weekend? Ooh, I didn't have the luxury of watching the game, unfortunately. Sarah Marshall, thank you for the predictions. She's gone for a 3-0 win. So, again, plenty of confident people in this chat. James, sorry, back to your question. It's phenomenal, wasn't it? I mean, he tries it, 2 or 3 times almost a game, it feels like. Finally came off, as everything, almost everything does if you keep doing it enough. Hopefully that means he'll stop doing it. But we all say that about Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain shooting from 30 yards every game. But even on the odd occasion that he does score, it doesn't stop him from trying and trying again. So we might even see it again tonight. Who knows? But let's hope lightning strikes twice and it helps us to victory. Scott says, with City slipping up against Spurs, it's a must-win game tonight. Leeds will definitely press early on. They're struggling to score. However, frantic opening 15 minutes ahead. I agree. Apart from the weather, this game could be very similar to the way the Man United game played out. It was very open, very end-to-end. Even with Norwich, we saw that for parts of the game. And although in retrospect, most games we have kind of controlled, but during them it always feels like it is very end-to-end and a bit out of our control. So with Leeds being such a physical, out-and-out attacking side, even with their injuries, I expect them to get chances, maybe even score. Keeping a clean sheet is going to be very difficult. Ruby, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Shalom Strom is guessing 9-0, so that's fine. No need to spam, though. That would be fantastic. So, Mitchell Ballsard says, you look like the Sheamus, the WWE fella in the thumbnail. I don't look that bloody pale, do I? I know my beard's a little bit ginger, but Shalom, we know you're feeling a 9-0. We had some more. Noman, good to see you, my friend. It's gone for a 3-0 as well. Lots of 3-0s. Lots and lots of 3-0s. I'll go with you. I never normally do, but I'll go with the majority on this one, and I'll say, do you know what? Screw it. I'll go for a 3-0 as well. Oliver, of course you can. Why can't you? Why wouldn't you be able to like it? You have to ask my permission. If you're not subscribed as well, you can subscribe too. Liverpool fan 78. Hello, welcome. It's great to see so many people here. If you would like to get involved in the comments, please do. We're a very friendly bunch. If you don't and you just want to sit back, relax and watch, that's absolutely fine too. But please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Again, we are a fantastic, young, fresh Liverpool channel, providing you with all the Liverpool content you could need. It's in the name, Transfer Room. We've got plenty of transfer news, but it's not just that. We've got watch-alongs like this one. We'll have one for the Carabao Cup final on Sunday, so stick around for that. We'll also have pre- and post-match reaction to that and other important games. We do regular debates on this channel where there's 2, 3, 4 of us plus everybody in the comments. And we also just have nice chilled out conversations as well. So again, make sure you get involved. Honestly, it's fantastic. Sarah says, do you think Salah is better playing centrally or on the right? I think most of the best things we've seen from him have been on the right. I don't have any stats or analytics to back that up. Just all the fantastic goals I can remember from him have been coming in from that right-hand side. And, his link-up play with Trent, sometimes Henderson, Elliott when he plays on that side is phenomenal as well. And I just think we've got people who do the false 9 stuff better, and nobody does right wing better than Salah. So, why change that up if you don't need to? Liverpool fan 98 says Liverpool are going to smash Leeds. A lot of people are saying that. Paul Rickard says, call me a dummy, but where's the subscribe button? It's down on the bottom right. Somebody help him out. Somebody help Paul subscribe to the channel. Alternate. Bro, why are you speaking like you're commenting on golf? I know I've got a chilled persona and a chilled out voice, but golf commentators do not speak this much. I swear down. Oliver Greer, who do you think Liverpool? Who do you think will win, Liverpool or Leeds? Well, Leeds. I think Leeds are going to smash us today. Of course, I'll go for the mighty Liverpool. Who else am I going to go for? So we are now just about 15 minutes from kickoff. So again, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. Liverpool. Do you miss Lallana and Coutinho? Blimey. I think Coutinho, even though the way he left wasn't great, he'll always live in our hearts. You know, he's in that category of, like, you know, Torres, Suarez. You'll just always look back on them with a nice nostalgic feeling, I guess. Noman, oh my god, thank you very much for the donation. Very much appreciated. You're just the best. You and Jen, honestly. Boys YouTube, I subscribed. Oh, well, welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. We've got so many people in the chat. This is unbelievable. Get your comments in. Get your thoughts in. Get your lineup thoughts in. You know, what do you think about Jones being back in the starting lineup? Thiago is playing, bearing in mind we're 4 days out from a major final. The front three is still very strong. A lot of people thought maybe Origi or Minamino might come in to one of those positions. Similar back four as well. Alisson's in goal. Klopp did make the statement that, what was it? Kelleher, Queeve would be starting for the Carabao Cup final, which is interesting. I personally don't have a problem with it, but some people do, and that's fine. If you do have a problem, or if you agree, then please do let us know in the comments. Liverpool fan 78, I subscribed. Thank you again. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. It's brilliant. You're helping us out massively. Jelly Gang, let's go. Let's fucking go. I wish I had some like house music or something for the build up. Matthias says it's better than I think. Good job, ain't me? Boys YouTube says, where do you think Mo Salah is going to move if he does? I don't want to talk about that really. Jen would be furious. Every stream she asks if there's any contract news for Salah, and every week I tell her, unfortunately, not yet. So the game does start at 7:45. So make sure you're subscribed. Tick the bell notification as well. And like this video, very much appreciated. And then we can watch the game together from wherever we are. Let us know which part of the world you're watching from. Let us know. Samsung J3 is watching from NYC. The Big Apple. How cool is that? Let's try and get all 7 continents in the chat. Jenny, are you doing a watch? Louis, are you doing a watch along for the cup game? Of course we are. We've got loads of content coming out over the weekend. I think either Friday or Saturday we'll just have a chilled stream and we'll predict what we think is going to happen. And then on Saturday, Jack and Tar will have a big sort of, again, a preview video, but very high production, high quality stuff. And on the day, we'll have plenty. Matt and Kris from our channel, they're going to watch the game, Lucky Devils. So hopefully we can get some footage from inside the ground, you never know. And their thoughts as well. And then I will, of course, be here for the watch-along. Adam, thank you very much for subscribing. Everybody who's subscribing, Leeds United fan, brilliant. Thank you very much for getting involved. Jelly Gang, what are you trying to do to me, man? What are you trying to do? Trying to silence the chat. Stop it. Finn Gamer, come on, Liverpool. I forgot what I was saying now, but we move. So I didn't actually go through the bench. Let me just do that quickly, because even I've forgotten. So Kelleher, Kanate, Milner, Keita, Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino, Tsimikas and Origi. Considering that's missing Joe Gomez and Harvey Elliott, I think that's pretty cool. And Firmino and Jota, bloody hell. I mean, what's happened to this club? 3-4 weeks ago, we were desperate for some squad depth. And, one signing later, few injuries have come back and life's groovy. We're going to win the quadruple. You know, we're going to catch Man City. We're going to win the World Cup. There's going to be world peace again. It's all groovy. Right. So again, if you are new, let's see if you feel confident enough to get in the comments, which I do encourage people to do if they feel comfortable. Let us know your predictions. We've got a lot of 3-0s, some outlandish predictions as well, involving 9 goals to Liverpool. Someone even said 6 goals to Leeds. I cannot see that happening in a million years. Matthias says Michael Oliver is the ref. I can never really bloody remember them. I can never tell them apart. Scott Donnell says, let's do some trivia. On the 11th of November 1970, Bill Shankly paid £111,000 for which striker, a club record fee at the time? Well, I hope you've got the answer, Scott, because I don't. But everyone, get involved if you know the answer or if you want to have a guess. So we're now 10 minutes out from kickoff. Always flying by. Jen says, when Salah signs, I want a party. Thank you, Kojaka14, for subscribing. Thank you. I can't thank everybody because I think a lot of people have their subscriptions private, but if it shows up on my screen, I will thank you. But just if you do subscribe, just know that my heart reaches out and says thank you. Just waiting for my stream to come up. Christian King says, hello, beautiful Liverpool fans. Lots of positivity. You'll never walk alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whew. Need another strong result today. Essentially, we cannot drop another point this season. Is what I'm telling you. You know, everyone kind of gets it in their heads when Man City drop a point that, you know, we are going to... that Man City are going to panic or they're going to collapse a little bit. Never happens. Never happens. Never happens. So don't worry about it. I can't remember who their next game is, but they're going to win it. They're going to win their next game. They're going to win their next game. The answer to the previous trivia question, who was our record fee back in 1970 for £111,000 at the time, what's £111,000 or £110,000 from 1970 worth now? That's the question, because that gets like compounded and stuff, doesn't it, with inflation and all that jazz. Matthias says, what a guess from me. Finn, the Leeds fan, says Liverpool are going to smash Leeds. Oh, there's a lot of people confident. A lot of people confident. I hope you don't come back. This doesn't come back to bite us. Jelly Gang says, can I subscribe? Of course you can. It's in the bottom right-hand corner on YouTube, I believe. If anyone could be a bit more precise than that. Let us know where you're watching from, everybody. Trying to get all 7 continents in this stream. We've got someone from NYC. I don't know if they're still here or not. If you're from NYC, put your hands in the air. Abu's from USA. So we've got another person from the USA. Fantastic. We don't mind our counterparts from across the sea. bad taste in presidents, but you're welcome on this channel. Get involved, get subscribed. You'll love it here, honestly. I've got a bot on here, but all it's saying is chat, and that's not what I wanted it to do, which is annoying. It was meant to say, it was meant to be like remember to subscribe and stuff like that, but all it's saying is chat. So do what it says. Do what it says. So we got Philadelphia, plenty. Anthony. Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot, man. Jesus Christ. I remember that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Anthony's half Senegalese. That's cool. Jack's from Ireland. Or he's Irish, at least. Bloody hell, we got all the Yanks over here. We got John from Kentucky. We got Abu from Philadelphia. And can't remember who we had from NYC. The Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. Cash, subscribe to the channel. Like this video, stick around, and then people have suggested some stuff. I've suggested some stuff in the chat, but you can also just go on Twitter and search up the game and you'll find something. TRFC Louis says, do you respect Tranmere? Oh, I love Tranmere. I love Tranmere. Please subscribe to the video. I love whatever you love. Cash is from Kenya. Welcome. I hope you're able to find the game, but do also stick around and subscribe to the channel. So we are literally minutes out from kickoff. So I will switch to the screen with the timer on it when my stream kicks off. Okay, so if somehow I'm ahead of you when it kicks off, feel free to pause me, wait till your stream catches up. If your stream's ahead, feel free to pause the stream, but I know that can be a little bit dodgy, especially when it's not necessarily a stream. So we'll figure it out. There's a lot of people in the watch along, which is fantastic. Thank you all so much for being here. If we can all just please come together and agree, no spoilers in the chat until I've seen it. Okay? So if there's a goal, a red card, a disallowed goal, trying to think of anything else now. I think those three are the main ones. Anything to do with a goal counting or not counting, or a red card, please don't spoil that. Anything else, I don't mind. It's fine, but let's try and keep that. That would be fantastic. Otherwise, you owe me 10 years. 10 years on the channel. Liverpool fan Ruby. Opinion on Brighton. Well, I like Graham Potter. I like some of their players. They've obviously got Adam Lallana as well, bless him. Harmless club. Nice city as well. Haven't actually been, but I've heard it's nice. So yeah, I like Brighton. Hyla says, forget the final on Sunday. This is crucial. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Massive game. And that's the way it's going to be. And where else would you rather spend these massive games than watching it alongside me and alongside the lovely chat? So stick around, press the subscribe button, and get your thoughts in the comments for anything at all. So we are now literally at 7:44. I'm still not kicking off yet. So this will switch to a screen with a counter on it as soon as I hear the whistle. So I'll leave you guys to work that out in your own way. Just whatever you do, don't spoil the goals or any red cards or anything like that. RJ Glennon, I'm relying on you for the facts this evening. Well, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to bring you nothing but facts with a little bit of opinion sprinkled on top as well. If I do a good job, Glennon, please subscribe and stick around and get involved. Carabao Cup final coming up as well. Liverpool fan, we've been to the Amex Stadium. It was great. Can't remember what the capacity for the Amex is. Is it like 20, 30,000? It's not the biggest, but again, nice location for a football stadium. Oh, here we go. It's another huge game. Seconds from kickoff now, at least on my stream. We've got over 250,000. No, I wish. Sorry, we've got 250 freaking people watching along concurrently, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So please get involved. Get involved and subscribe. Paul found the subscribe button. Yes! Come on, Paul. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Right, here we go. The players are about to take the knee, which we love to see. Thank you, Glennon. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Paul. That's very kind of you. They're taking the knee. Here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. It's applauded. We're off. We're underway. Solid transition, and now my face is a little bit bigger for everybody. Jelly Gang, you don't need to subscribe, donate anything, mate. Honestly, I'm not going to point you towards a way to spend your well-earned money. There's no problem whatsoever. Just having you here, having you subscribing and liking our videos is more than enough for me. Leeds on an early attack here. It's intercepted by Joel Matip. Past to Trent, but Trent's giving it away inside the box. There's a cross in here. Van Dijk has to deal with it a little bit awkwardly. Matip prevents the corner very well, actually. And we managed to get it clear up to the halfway line. Oh, the ref gets in the way there, preventing Fabinho from winning the ball. And now Leeds have it on the left-hand side, but they are offside. And that is the first part of the game. That is the first play inside 1 minute. I am pretty much lined up. So the Amex Stadium has 30,750. So I love it. I love the specificity. Thank you very much. The way it is funny the way they. I mean, I'm no architect, but the way they work out football stadiums is, the extra 750. Where did that come from? I don't know if that's disabled seating or the boxes and stuff like that. I don't know. It's interesting. It's just one of those little thoughts you have. SK is predicting a 3-0 win to Liverpool. Join the club. I've hopped on board. Everyone's confident in it, so I'm going to hop on board and say that is what I think as well. SK, how are you watching the game? So keep us open on one tab or one device, and on your other tab or device, go to some of the sites that have been posted in the chat, or go to Twitter, search up the game, and you'll find something, definitely. But make sure you stick around, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done already. It's a shot there from Luis Diaz about 30 yards out, not challenging the keeper at all. TRFC Louis goes for a 5-0 Liverpool win. Again, people are very confident. I'm not going to say that I don't think Liverpool are going to win. I just I struggle to be as confident because I'm a bit of a superstitious person. I do think if you start saying, "Nah, we're going to batter them 5-0," you're inviting trouble on yourself. And as someone who's recording themselves live to the world of YouTube, that could easily turn sour. Could turn sour and be something that makes you look a bit stupid later down the line. So I try to refrain from stuff like that. Tarek, good to see you, says, "Come on the boys, a big 3 points is needed more than ever." Sadio Mane's bringing the ball forward on what looks like a bit of a counter-attack. Luis Diaz now has it on the left wing. He cuts in. He's got loads of room. Shot. Oh, it takes a deflection off Mane. Oh, that could have been heading to the far right-hand corner of the goal. And it hits Mane and goes out for a for a goal kick, I believe. Yeah, he cuts in. He does really well to open up so much space for himself. Could have taken another couple of touches. He had so much room, and Mane making a tit of himself. Thank you, Susan, for the subscription. Thank you very much, and to everybody who's already subscribed and gotten involved in whatever way they felt they were able to. We really, really appreciate it here on the LFC Transfer Room. Hyla says Watford 1, Crystal Palace 1. That's a fast start, isn't it? That was the same kickoff time. Let's have a looky. Yeah. Oh, no, they started at past. So, yeah, they're 20 minutes in. So, 1-1 there. And Spurs-Burnley drawing 0-0. I mean, that would be the most Spurs thing. To beat Man City, the champions, and then bottle it against Burnley. You know. RJ Glennon says he'd be happy with a 1-0. I would. I'm not saying no to any 1-0s. If you offer me a 1-0 to any game this season, I'm taking your hand off. I'm taking your hand off before the whistle is even blown. You know, not risking it whatsoever. Matip looking to dribble it out from the back, releases it a bit earlier than he normally does. But there's a throw in for Trent Alexander-Arnold here. Again, thank you to everybody who's in the chat and watching. Whether you're involved or not, no problem at all. We love it. Now Robertson has it out on the left-hand side. And Fabinho pushed off the ball a bit, but it's judged to be legal. But we have the ball back with bloody Thiago. And Luis Diaz now in his own box. So Matthias is pretty famous on our small channel. He loves a debate, not always about Liverpool. Alisson, I don't know what happened there. Alisson seemed to be a bit of a muck up with the defence there, and we dealt with it, but no problem. So if you're in the chat, have a look. Have a look out for Matthias with his food debates and get involved. Get involved with that. There's just entertainment galore here on the LFC Transfer Room. Everything to do with Liverpool and more. So much more. We are... Let me have a look. We are about 200 subscribers away from 3,000 subscribers, which is incredible. And there are 171 of you currently in the chat, in the stream. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say not all of you are subscribed yet. So to help a few Liverpool supporters meet their dreams, build, add upon this fantastic community that we've already got, please do think about subscribing, or at the very least liking this video. Or it may seem like not much, but it really does help us out, and every subscriber helps as well. I'll sound like I'm doing an advert for Tesco. It's not the case. So I think Leeds have a free kick here out on the left-hand side. Yeah, so Alisson was... I'm just watching the replay. Alisson was caught out on the ball there, very slow. And luckily Van Dijk was close by to sweep up after the Liverpool keeper. Thiago brings the ball forward. Diaz again happy to receive it inside his own half. Robertson on the overlap. Ball was cleared by Ayling for a Liverpool corner on this left-hand side once more. And now Mane out on this left-hand side as well. So nothing new, but very fluid movement from the front three, which consists of Mane, Salah and Diaz. Salah, however, has been mainly out on this right-hand side, which we're used to seeing. Curtis Jones is fouled on the ball, so that's a free kick in the middle of the park for us. Hyla says Leeds look like they've ingested 9 pints of Red Bull before this game. They are spinning. Erectile dysfunction. Thank you very much for the donation, mate. Honestly, very, very much appreciated. You didn't have to. How are you watching it, bro? The sites are giving me viruses. Just go on. If you're worried about viruses, and I totally get it, go on Twitter, search up the game, and you'll find one just playing on Twitter. You don't have to press on anything. You'll just find someone like almost live streaming it directly to Twitter. Do that. Do that. Keep us open on the side, though. Keep us open on the side so you can get involved with the Liverpool community. RJ Glennon says, thank God for Big Verge. Absolutely. So now Luis Diaz again on this left-hand side. Always getting involved. His ball just a little bit short on this occasion, though. And he gives away a free kick in the process, trying to win the ball back quickly. Thank you, Emily, for the subscription. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoy your stay. You'll love it here. And you can stay forever. We're not going anywhere. We're never leaving. We've won it back. Oh, given away there by Mane. Unlucky. Liverpool seem to be starting well here again. Pressing well. Winning balls back in good areas. Yet to see, apart from the Diaz chance, a proper strike on goal. So we can change that in the next 10 minutes. That would be pretty swell. Matip driving forward. He's already in the final third here. Lays off Salah to his right. Salah can't beat his man and it's dribbled out here by Leeds. A Liverpool fan, Ruby, says I'm watching on Twitter. If in doubt, find it on Twitter. Here comes Thiago. Oh, what a ball. Can Mane keep it in? Is that a corner? Yes, Liverpool corner. Good work there from Sadio Mane. Nick, come on. I'm sure you've been on YouTube a while now. You've got a profile picture. You're not a total noob. Do you really think we can stream games live to YouTube? Do you really think we can do that? Come on, man. Here comes the cross. Virgil and Matip are in the box. Could we get another Virgil goal? Can Fabinho add to his increasing tally? It's a high ball. Van Dijk back across the box. Nobody there. And it's fallen straight to a Leeds player. And they're going to have a chance to... Well, thought they did, but they kind of held up the ball when they didn't need to. That should definitely be offside. Alisson comes out and we play on from there. Nick, you'd be surprised how many people aren't joking, mate. But I appreciate it all the same. I don't have a specific Twitter link, but just search it up. There's a search bar on Twitter. Search it up and you'll find what you're looking for. It's a big game for Curtis Jones as well. As I said before, not been too involved in Klopp's thinking in the last 2-3 games. So, you know, that could just be squad rotation as well. It might not be that deep. But have him back in the lineup as well is always good to see. Harvey Elliott not even in the squad, not even on the bench today. Here's Diaz. Robertson gets the ball in. Was that a handball? That looks like a handball. It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Liverpool. I think it is. Yes, it is. That looks like a handball from where we are. So, penalty inside 15 minutes. Can it complain? Can it complain? So you'd think that's Mo Salah taking this. And let's have a look back. Oh, that's not going to get overturned, surely. His arms out like this. Again, useless bloody bot in the chat as well. Ignore that. Yeah, it's Mo Salah. Leeds players are stood around him trying to put him off a bit. He's not having any of it. He's focused on the ball and on Meslier. Mo Salah to put Liverpool in front, and as it would stand, 3 points behind Manchester City. Here he comes. Goal! Come on! Oh, 1-0. 1-0 to Liverpool. Ooh. Ooh, ice in his veins. It wasn't even a good penalty, to be fair, but he sent the keeper the wrong way, so we're happy with that. We are happy with that. Let me know if the... I'm new to this, so let me know if the scoreline has changed on the screen. Should be. Should have worked. Subscribe to the channel for more goals. More goals from Salah. What does that put him on for the season then? In all competitions and in the Prem. Hyla, you're probably the man to ask for this one. Our resident stat man. We're coming for a second here. We've won it high up. We can get a cross in. Dispossessed at a vital moment. I think that was Curtis Jones. Unlucky from him. They're going to have a... Well, it's a Liverpool throw in now over on this left-hand side. So Leeds under the cosh a bit. Leeds under the cosh. Mane. Carrying it back. Now Thiago. It's under pressure. Now back in our own half with the goalkeeper. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Thank you, Tarek. Thank you for confirming. Jake, I'm behind. Well, yeah, it's all a bit iffy with streams and that. Different streams are different, varying times behind what's actually happening. So apologies for that. I can't do everything. I can't do it all right. Oh. So it's being contested in the middle half here. Highlights has 25 goals in total for Salah so far. Wow. And 18th goal in the Prem. So, you know, you'd be pretty disappointed if he didn't win the Golden Boot at this stage. I suppose at the moment his only competition's bloody Jota, isn't it? So I guess it doesn't actually matter that much. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's get 60 likes. We're 6 likes away. Even small things like a like can go a long way to helping a small little channel like us. Tarek says, I've hit gold today. My stream is actually not behind for once. You lucky devil. I don't think I ever will find a stream that's not behind. Of course, Champions League is underway. Man United against Atletico. You just know, don't you? Atletico, always a bogey team for us. Always complete pricks with us. And they're just gonna roll over and let Man United score 2 or 3, aren't they? You know it. Jake, I know. I'm sure my stream is behind. I completely understand what you're saying, mate. There's not much I can do. Just refrain from spoiling anything if you can. That would be great. Leeds forced into a crappy clearance there. And we again have a throw in their half. Robertson throws it back to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Alisson. I mean, you know, it's always good to go a goal up, don't get me wrong, but it just works so well for us. The pressure to take the lead is off, and now we can just go about our business. If they decide to come out more, then we're primed to hit them on a counter-attack. So, speaking of which, we have it in the middle here. Salah, oh, ball just doesn't quite reach him. Stood up on the turf. Matip recycles it back to Curtis Jones. Tarek. Tarek. I know you're chatting shit. You're so full of it. You're full of it, Tarek. So, 20 minutes in. 65% possession. 3 shots. 3 on target. 1 goal. Could have been 2 goals if Mane wasn't Mane. But it's a strong start. I'm feeling good about this game. Curtis Jones. I think this is Trent on the right, or no, Salah. Given away again though. Some of the passes in the final third are just a bit lackluster, to be honest. You know, we've got to remind ourselves the goal did come from a penalty. This was a handball from a cross. Oh, Mane. Ball for Robertson was crap. Attack comes to an end and it's a goal kick for Leeds. Atmosphere at Anfield is just lovely, says Hyler. Yeah, well, Matty, I think Matty's there actually. He predicted it would be bouncing off the back of the Norwich game, and with Man City dropping points, Anfield can smell there is a title race to be had here. And they are ready to dust off the cobwebs, if you will, and come out fighting. Again, if you are new and you haven't done, please consider subscribing to our channel. Really helps us out. And we'll, of course, be here live for the Carabao Cup final. I'm so gassed for that. I think I'm going to buy some cans of Carabao. I've never tried it, so I might buy some cans. I don't know whether to have it on its own or try and use it as mixer maybe, but Carabao's an energy drink, isn't it? So it's a bit like having a vodka Red Bull or something. I'm not too sure I want that. Oh, Atletico have taken the lead, have they? All right, I'll take it back. Sorry, Simeone. Woohoo! 7 minutes in, let's go. Luis Diaz, barnstorming run. He's now into the box. He can get a shot away. Oh, it's saved. Oh, that was so unlucky. How did he save that? He was so crap against United. Oh, why couldn't that one slip between his legs? Meslier keeps out Luis Diaz there, looking for his second Liverpool goal in 2 games. Now Leeds, looking for a 1-2, but Alisson's out to claim it before it can get through to its desired man. Whew. Nomad Charter. There are links if you look further up, but you can also go on Twitter and just search it up. But make sure you stick around, leave us open on another tab, and press the subscribe button if you are new. It'll be worth it. There's a bloody wrestling match with Salah here. I mean, that sort of stuff should just be a straight booking because they know they're not allowed to do it. And it's not like a challenge where you can lose control. you think you're going to get the ball. He's just holding him back, pulling him, tugging him. Should be a straight yellow. Johnny says, come on, you Reds. Oh, excuse me. Is Mane coming bloody deep. He's now in line with the centre-backs. Charges back up the wing, though. Here's Virgil van Dijk receiving it off Alisson. Matip stretching those legs again. Lays it off to Trent, though. He will receive it back. Abe, you can watch it right here with us, mate. Subscribe channel. Subscribe to channel. Like video. You can watch game here. Trent's cross takes a wild deflection. That's got to be a foul. Nope, ref ignores it. And Van Dijk is able to stop the counter-attack. TRFC says we are going to win the league. Positivity is all we need, folks. Positivity. Hope and a prayer. A Matip adventure incoming. He's got to. I know I say it all the time, but he's got to score from one of those runs before the end of the season. If he wanted to do it in the Carabao Cup final, that'd be pretty swell. Just saying. Wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Thank you, Abe. Much appreciated, mate. We're getting closer and closer to 3,000 subscribers. How incredible is that? Who's that? Ispy. Ispy with. Thank you for subscribing, mate. Wherever you are. Wherever you happen to be. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We've gone up. You can see in the top left it says 2.73 subscribers. We're now on 2.81. That's incredible. In the space of how long have we been live? For the space of about an hour, we've gone up almost 100 subscribers. Matip, oh Salah, why are all their touches in the box like fridges? We come again. Trent cross into the box. Oh, doesn't fall to Salah, but it does fall to Curtis Jones, who's on the left. And now Robertson. Now Diaz. Now Jones. He'll go for a curler. Wasn't on. Straight to the keeper's arms. 1-0 still to the Reds. We are currently 3 points behind Man City. Who the hell would have thought that just a few weeks ago? Even 2 weeks ago. Who would have known? Leeds looks to have equalised, but it was quickly flagged off for offside. Thank God for that. Never in doubt, mate. And it also got spoiled by bloody Johnny in the comments, didn't it? Thanks, Johnny. Stephen says subbed. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Stephen. Much appreciated. Welcome to the LFC transfer room. I hope you enjoy your stay. Tyler says, no way Junior Firpo is going to survive this game. The odds for a second yellow card for him is very low. His job is to keep Salah in place. Good luck. Well, that would help. You know, we haven't been that good at breaking down teams with 10 men, but the fact that we're now 1 goal up is much better. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith Gill. Much appreciated. Thank you for choosing LFC transfer room. They're in again here. Oh, he slipped over. Slipped at the vital moment. Just still 1-0 to Atletico as well, which is, I guess, the other big game. Spurs Burnley still 0-0. Leeds look like they're just starting to grow into this game a little bit, getting more, getting forward a lot more, which you should expect, I guess. Still won't stop me from feeling a little bit uneasy about it all. Here comes Andy Robertson, Sadio Mane, Luis Diaz, Andy Robertson. Oh, I saved again! Johnny! Stop it! Stop spoiling it, Johnny! Or, well, you can't hang around here anymore, Johnny. Please. I didn't know what you meant when it first came up, and then as the play unfolded, I knew it. I could see it coming. You ruin it for yourself as well. I know you're in front of me. Your stream is ahead of me, so just wait. Just hold off on commenting when something like that happens. Aye. You think you can do that? Andy Robertson, close there. Scooby-Doo. Matip driving into the box. Oh my god. Yes! He's done it! Joel Matip has done it! It wasn't quite. He didn't dribble through the team, but he's driven forwards. He's done a quick 1-2 with, oh my god, with Trent. Yes! It's 2-0. Joel Matip with the goal. I can't believe it. Oh, thank you, Johnny, for not spoiling that one. Oh my god. He picks up the ball on the halfway line, goes off on his adventure. Trent plays it in. Goal. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. That's what we like to see. What are we? 30 minutes in. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. And we are 3 points behind Man City as it stands. Unbelievable. Whew. You just knew, didn't you? We just knew it had to happen at some point. Terence, welcome, mate. Thank you for getting involved. You didn't spoil it. Luckily, I was watching the game. I think I'm a little bit delayed for you guys as well. I think the way this stream's like a few seconds out, hopefully. So, yeah, I didn't see it. Terence. Don't worry. You're in the clear. Oh my god, I can't process what I've just seen. It's the things dreams are made of, isn't it? A Joel Matip goal. And he picked it up in his own half. Oh, it was Salah with the assist, my bad. His 10th assist this season. It's a cracking game for anyone who's got Salah in their fantasy football league, which I happen to, and he is my captain as well. So I'm up good. I'm up good today. I've got Trent as well. So hopefully you can get an assist or something as well. Ajax 1-0 up against Benfica. Liverpool fan, I swear down. That better not be true. Stop it, everyone. Don't tell me. Don't do this to me. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny, you guys. Honestly, what would I do without you? I'll have a lower blood pressure. Although we are through here. Sadio Mane. Oh, he's been pulled down. Penalty. It's another penalty. Ayling this time gives it away. So he won't get red carded, will he? Because of the double jeopardy rule. So he gets a yellow because he was the last man. So this will get looked at though, because I'm not 100% sure if he was definitely inside the box or not. So VAR will check this. Mane's onside for sure. Or... Oh, I think they'll struggle to overturn that, to be fair. I think he's inside the box. I think he's inside the box there. Again, useless bot in the chat. Apologies for that. Please ignore. Right, for good luck, everyone. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you subscribe, we'll score this penalty. Subscribe and we score this penalty. I guarantee it. Okay? And like this video. That's important too. It's still being checked here. It is a penalty. So 2 penalties for Liverpool inside the first 35 minutes. It's a terrible start for Leeds United here. And Mo Salah, once again, his first penalty wasn't that good. I will be honest. He scored it. It wasn't that good though. So enough of the placement. Let's have a bit more power on this one. Bit more power, please. Like Mane's penalty to win Senegal the AFCON. To make it 3-0 and make us super comfortable. Salah! Ah, top right. Yeah! 3 goals. Surely 3 points behind Man City now. The title race is most certainly on, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. The title race that we thought was over in January, in December even, well and truly alive now. For anyone who was still in doubt after Man City dropped points to Tottenham. Liverpool now winning 3-0. It was so 2 penalties for Liverpool inside the first 35 minutes, which is quite incredible. Don't see things like that too much. And we have been ruthless. Matip with the other goal as well. I mean, I wish I had Matip in my fantasy because I'd be absolutely dreaming at this point. Oh, hang on. The stream's going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's making up its mind. Tarek says we're going for that goal difference title win. Could you imagine? Oh my god. Imagine winning the title on goal difference. Let me know how everyone's feeling now though. Oh no. It's alright, we can fix it. Any awkward thing is I've got to type with one bloody hand. Right. So, the only thing is, I might be even bloody further behind now. Jake's predicting Atletico to go 2-0 up. Well, with any luck... Again, let me know how you're feeling in the comments, everybody. Very keen to get lots of opinions in the chat. Bojack says Leeds are committing suicide playing that high line. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's just their style of play, though, isn't it? Like, they're never going to change. And that's what people say about us when we go a couple of goals down or we're missing key players. It's just the way it is, really. It's about longevity and having a style of play more than individual results. Although that's easy to say when you're winning your games. When you're losing, it's a little bit tougher to take. When it seems like there's an obvious problem in your tactics against a certain kind of opposition. Right, so I'm on something new here. Fabinho in the box. That's a free kick to Leeds inside their own box. So we're back. I'm only 10 seconds out, actually. That's all right. Ajax game's now been pulled back to 1-1. Hyla with some stats says some stats for you, and is he worth it? I ask. Excuse me. Salah earns $3.1 million dollars per month and a weekly total pay packet of $712,000 once wages and other earnings are factored in. Salah earns around $102,000 every day. Going even further, Salah has an hourly rate of $4,250. That means he earns $70 every minute and around $1.20 every second. So the question, is he worth it? Hell freaking yeah, he is. I mean, because you can look at him as an individual, but what about everybody else? And people bringing the same or anything close to the stats that he is, what are they on? And what would they ask if they were from a different team and they came here? What would they ask for? So I doubt you'd see too much difference there. So I wouldn't worry, but I wouldn't, especially because it's not our money. Well, if you want to think about it harshly, all the money we put into the club does go to their wages, I guess, but it's not us having to sign off on these things. And, I think he's more than earned it, to be fair. Haller own goal for Ajax. Ooh. Cross into the box here. Oh, Fabinho. Oh, should have had his fourth goal in however many games. Oh, this stream's so grainy. I can't deal. I've got to try and maybe find a different one. We're approaching half time anyway. An interesting half. Obviously 2 penalties and then a freak goal, you could almost say, by Joel Matip. So I'm interested to hear what everyone's favourite, what everyone's player of the half is, who stood out to you the most. I think Luis Diaz has looked very, very bright, to be fair to him. Udris, I am a Liverpool fan, of course. I know I don't sound like one. I'm not from the mighty land of Liverpool, but I am a Liverpool fan. Yeah, Tarek, probably should have scored. At least got it on the target, and you think if he gets it on target, he's probably got a goal. And that would be game over. Matthias has gone back to the food debates. What does everyone have from as a curry? Matthias is a vindaloo. Oh, a man of spice. My brother has he likes vindaloos, but he's a dick. He always asks for a fal, which is like one above in terms of heat, and it's like very rarely on the menu in English restaurants because it's like too spicy for the English population. Robertson has the ball on the left here. His cross straight to the keeper. Tarek says we've now scored 50 goals at Anfield this season. Already? Bloody hell. Again, everybody, if you are new to the channel, if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, do please consider subscribing. It really, really helps us out. Otherwise, you might never see this channel again, and how sad would that be? This is the place for all your Liverpool news. It's not just news, it's conversations as well. We like to just have chats on our streams. And that's what like live streaming's all about, really, isn't it? Having a community. Very keen to get our regular watchers involved. We even got a show dedicated to our listeners where they lead the way. It's called The Chat Room. Had one on Monday. Make sure you go and check that out. And we just, we have a couple of topics to get the ball rolling, and then we just let the live chat take over and kind of lead the conversation. It's great fun. So it's another reason to stick around. Oh, so you don't mind a file as well, Matthias. Interesting. Though I've never actually tried a Vindaloo or a file. Hottest I've gone is a Madras. But sometimes I just like a tikka masala. Sometimes it just really hits the spot. Flavour-wise. Again, it just depends which restaurants you go to. Sometimes a Madras is just heat and nothing else. Yes, Udris, we stream, we do watch-alongs for every Liverpool game, including the Carabao Cup final, so make sure that you do stick around. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video, mate, and we will definitely be here live for the Carabao Cup final and beyond. Here's Salah with a chance for 4. Deflected. Who's that? Trent, now Robertson, now Fabinho. And back with Van Dijk. We're not in too much of a rush here. We are over the allotted 45 minutes. That's why the count has disappeared. Here comes Diaz. Oh, nice bit of skill there. Silky stuff. Plays a 1-2 with Mane. His shot scuffs it a little bit. Drags it wide. So we should be... So there's 2 minutes of added time, and we're about a minute into that as well. So apologies, it's not on the screen. We're working... This whole graphic stuff is a work in progress, as always. As with most things. So bear with us if there's anything we need to work on. Some shouts for Matip as player of the half. And we do have a clean sheet, and he does have a goal, so it's hard to argue with. He's our only open play goal of the evening so far. Although we're in here. Oh no! Who was that? Chips the goalkeeper, but it was such a weak effort. It was easily cleared. That should have been 4. I think that was Salah. It was. He could have had a hat trick. Bloody hell. Thoughts on Trent and Curtis tonight? We'll have a little chat about that at half time. Oh, another shot. Flat. Curtis Jones, actually, nearly scored as well. And that should be half time now. There we go. It's half time. Whew, right, let me go back here, and then I need to change the score. Because it's not 0-0. Oh, no. No, it is not. 'Tis 3-0 to the mighty Red Men. Thank you, Udris. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're subscribed. Good to see you. Sarah, it looks like they're quite fluid, but to be honest, yeah, that is where Mane's been most of the time. Diaz very much keen to be on this left-hand side, and Salah not drifting in too much from the right. So, that is half-time. Liverpool 3, Leeds 0. A good first half from us, to be fair. Leeds haven't had too much of a shout apart from a disallowed goal, which was offside. So, you know, is it really a chance? Some people will debate that. What happened? So there's... so lazy. 2 penalties already, both dispatched by Salah. The first, they sandwich a goal from Joel Matip. He's actually done it. Unbelievably, he has scored that goal running from deep, playing a 1-2 with Mo Salah, who adds an assist to his 2 penalties. So, very, very good start from us. Very, very good start. Bear with me one moment. Right, let's get to his comments. Sarah Marshall, that Salah chance when he was clean through, I don't know where this is going, shows why he's good, but not world class. That is that's an interesting perspective. He needed to scoop the ball a bit more. Well, yeah, but just because he didn't on this occasion doesn't mean he's not world class. Interesting, very interesting. As a pure finisher, Lewandowski. TRFC says 3-0. Yes, Reds, good first half. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I forgot. You're staying away from the comments. Don't get me wrong, Salah is very good, but not an all-time great in my opinion. But how? How can he not be? Like, what's he had? Like 2 or 3 of the last 4 or 5 Golden Boots. Scored over 20 in all of those seasons he's been with us. A massive part of our first Premier League in 30 years. A huge part in our 6th Champions League. Don't get me wrong, love an alternative opinion. I really cannot see why he would not be an all-time great. I struggle to take that seriously, if I'm being honest. But anyway, you hold that opinion, Sarah. You hold that opinion. Stephen, that's a big no-no, mate. It's got nothing to do with it. And anything else like that, Stephen, I won't be very happy. Let's be grown up and let's not be 3 years old. Stephen, stop talking, bro. Stop talking. Exactly, Sarah. Salah has his incredible stats, consistently finishing in the top 2 or 3 of the Golden Boot, and he's a winger. That's what you've also got to remember. Josephat says, I'm so happy because I can clearly hear other commentators are so mean. I like your way of talking. Oh, good. I like, I'm aware that I'm very... laid back, a bit quieter. But I hope that appeals to other people who maybe don't like the brashness of other commentators. But Anthony says Liverpool winning and United losing. Perfect day. Long may it continue. Sarah says Ronaldo's won the Ballon d'Or about 100 times. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean Salah isn't an all-time great. Lewandowski hasn't won a Ballon d'Or. And you were using him as a comparison, so... one of the all-time greats. Salah's definitely up there. Of course he is. Matthias, have a nice cup of tea, mate. Vuki147 says it's the eye test. He's not as silky as the rest of the greats. He does have a somewhat unorthodox style. I think that's a bit of a myth as well, to be honest, mate. Look at his goals. Some of his goals. Man City, Watford, Tottenham those few years ago. Plenty of other examples as well. Full of technical ability and incredibly beautiful on the eye. I do think there's weird things at play when it comes to people's perceptions of Salah. I don't want to get too deep into it, but people who make the argument that he's not good because he's not technical, I think. I'm not talking about you, Vuki. People who make that argument and live and die on that and say that he's not world class because of that, I think are stupid. People who just outright deny that he's a very, very good player. You need a little bit of self-reflection, a little look at some biases and whatnot, but again, let's not get too deep into that. Hyla says Liverpool have been simply irresistible at times, and despite the occasional scare, Liverpool can carve Leeds open at will. Unless there is a dramatic change from the visitors, this could be anything. And the past will tell us that we shouldn't expect anything radical to change from Leeds. Bielsa is what is the phrase? Live fast, die hard? No. Someone help me out. Someone knows what I mean. Die hard and fast. Go down. It's in there, racked up somewhere. But he's not gonna change really, unless something dramatic happens. They'll just come out the same way and just try to be better at it. Is what we can expect. The same way that, to be fair, they played against Man United on the weekend. They came out very fast, got 2 goals back very quickly. We just got to make sure that doesn't happen with us. Sholem says, like I said at the beginning, 9-0 to Liverpool. Well, we're a third of the way there, Sholem, so maybe you are right. And if you are right, I will apologise for slating people who predicted such ridiculous scorelines. Joseph says, Salah is our hero and he does with passion. He has been on fire since he arrived, but also our defence is also strong. Well, we're, at the moment, without injuries, we're strong all over the park. Not just in the starting 11, but the squad in general. I don't think I've ever seen such a strong Liverpool squad as a whole. So we are a couple of minutes from when the second half should get underway. There'll be a slight delay because they're never on time, and also the stream will be slightly behind as well. So still a little while to go. Tarek says Salah is such a great goal scorer that you often find him in the same conversations as some of the best strikers in Premier League history. Henry Suarez. Oh no. I mean, that stream's gone now as well. Vuki says, the goals speak for themselves. I will not deny it. I think some people prefer a different style of footballer, and that would heavily sway their bias. His touches aren't always the prettiest. I think it's hard to make that argument that that's not the same with every attacker. Like, their touches aren't 100%. Ronaldo's touches aren't 100%. Sometimes the ball will just bounce off him. Bear with me, everybody. Do hang around. I'm just looking for a different stream now. Terence says, "Is this the new setup? I like it." Yep. This is part of it. There's a couple of other pages as well, but yeah, this is probably my favourite one at the moment. I love the desk. I've always wanted a desk. Bojack says Matip's goal was Messi-esque. Just wish he hadn't. I just wish he didn't need to pass it to Salah first. I wish he could have got that first time. Bear with me, everybody. Let's see if that other one's back now. Gonna miss bloody kickoff at this rate. Hang on. Yeah, I will say about Curtis. I mean, he's been out of the squad for a couple of games, so it's not always easy to look sick as soon as you come in. It's just different players work in different ways. This is beyond ridiculous. Can't find it bloody anywhere now. Do make sure, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you like this video and subscribe. It's absolutely worth it. We're a lovely bunch. All right, Shalom, take care, mate. Enjoy the second half. Yeah, that is interesting, Vuki, because I think, if anything, Sadio is much more of a donkey on the ball than Mo. I think much more of the time his touches are horrific. Right, I'm just going to start this second half thing because I have no idea what's going on now. I don't know anyone in Chelsea, actually. We're not all from central London, unfortunately. I'm struggling, everybody. Jen, oh my god. Jen, what are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you, but stop it. Oh, okay. Wait. Alright, we're good. Okay, so my timer with the stream that I can now see. Oh, no. Oh, no, come on. Come on, stream. Come on. Keep going. So the time is about... No, it's not. Oh, it's not going to work. Right, I'm asking for spoilers now, people. Until I say otherwise, I'm asking for spoilers. So is that another goal for bloody Haller? Has he got a proper goal this time? Yes, Emma. We're dominating. It's 3 goals in the first half. 2 from Salah penalties and 1 from Joel Matip. Would you believe it? Would you Adam and Eve it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Megan. It's not 0-0. It's 3-0. Good to see you. I see you, Lucas. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I've got it. Thank you, everybody. Haller has been killing it in Ajax. West Ham made a bad deal there. Well, you know, sometimes things just don't work out. Maybe he's just not suited to the Prem or their style of football, you know. I don't think he's good enough where West Ham can justify like building a team around him. Yeah, Vuki, I'll take your point. Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to say. Bojack says Diaz's control, it's like he's got super glue on the toes, the way he controls the ball. As long as we win and United lose today, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy if we win regardless, but it's always nice when United lose as well. It means I can watch Mark Goldbridge in peace. Thank you everybody who's still sticking around. I'm aware it's a little bit slow at the minute. This is the hardest it's been to find a stream. It's never taken this long. Wait, I think we're back. Yes! Oh, we're back. Right, I'm on 52 minutes, so the clock is a minute behind. As I say that, Leeds are coming through. We're back, everyone. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Vuki. Thank you very much. That's what we want here. I know I can... well, I don't want to be like Mark Goldbridge in that sense, because I feel like he's one of those people who's like, oh, I love opinions. I love people putting their opinions in and chatting about it. But... it's good content, but as soon as anyone puts in something that he disagrees with, he just calls them a prat and like shouts them down basically. So I want to avoid that, and I want to actually try and have conversations. Sometimes the opinion will just be so outlandish that I cannot take it seriously and debate rationally, but Vuki, it was yeah, there's more where that came from is what I'm saying. Lots of people on this channel who like having in-depth discussions as such. So yeah, it'll be a pleasure to have you subscribe and be a part of the channel. Oh, thank God for that. I was starting to sweat a bit not having a stream. So Joel Matip is on the ball. Now Andy Robertson is carried back. Luis Diaz has it in our half again. Matthias says best flavour crisps, salt and vinegar or prawn cocktail. I think it's salt and vinegar. I'm not a massive fan of prawn cocktail, if I'm being honest. Or I think Salah would have been offside there, but it couldn't get through to him anyway. Sorry, that wasn't Salah. It was Salah who made the pass. He's done brilliantly to track back here. They get the cross in nonetheless. And Matip has to clear it. Has to clear it for a corner. Thank you, Vuki. Thank you very, very much. We will be live for the Carabao Cup final on Sunday as well. So it'll be nice to see you there if you're able to make it. If you have us on next to the game. Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? Mark Goldbridge's real name, Brent de Cesar. What a name. But he had to change it, like, because of his job. Because I don't know if he was in the police when he first started. When he first started YouTube. It was some job where he said he wasn't allowed to use his real name. So he picked Mark Goldbridge, and there isn't another one in the world. Or there wasn't one at the time. Very interesting. Terence says I can't wait. No, Tarek says I can't wait till Sunday. Me neither. Not just for the final, but for the stream as well. I'm so gassed. I'm going to buy lots of tins of Carabao energy drink. I'm considering whether to just drink it on its own or whether to try and use it as a mixer, but I think that's going to be disgusting. But either way, I want to try and get some whiskey or some vodka down me. And then hopefully we can celebrate like mad on this channel together. Yeah, Terence is in the salt and vinegar chat. Salt and vinegar boat with me. Love it. Especially McCoy's. They do good salt and vinegar. I must say though, my favourite crisps at the moment are either Whatsits or Thai Sweet Sensations. The Walker's one, Thai Sweet Sensations. Oh, they hit the spot. No way. Burnley 1-0. Jesus Christ! Of course. I should have put some money on it. I'm not a betting man, but you just knew, didn't you? You knew they were going to mess it up. I can't believe it. That is hilarious. Half time in all the Champions League games as well, but I think that's already been discussed in the chat. It's not full time though. Tottenham could just come back and win it the way that we did against Norwich, but that is pretty funny. Look, if we're being real, I watched the first half of the Man City Tottenham game, and I think Man City could have easily been 3-0, could have had 3 goals, and they would have deserved it. Like they are a bloody good team. You know, it's just whenever Tottenham managed to get forward, they managed to get something. Lays. Oh, yeah, Hyla. So Lays are, in England, they're called Walkers. Don't ask me why. Actually, wait, have I just made myself sound really stupid? They have the same logo, Lays and Walkers. I know that much. And they have all like... I think they have slightly different colours for different flavours. It's like... It's just Walkers in England, but then the rest of almost the world, I feel like, uses... Oh! Salah. Saved. Thought he'd done it then. I think he's going to get his hat-trick, you know. Oh, no, I've got an itchy eye now. Ow. Should I get a bit of whiskey now? Actually, I'm feeling, or a bit of vodka. Shall I do some shots on camera for the viewers? I'm feeling a little bit. Feeling it a little bit. It is a Wednesday night after all. Only 2 work days left till the weekend. So every time... okay, no, we're all good. We're all good. So we're on 2.82. So 2,820 subscribers. So incredibly, only 180 away from 3,000. In December, we were at 1,700. And the channel had been up for 10, 11 months. So, it's been an incredible couple of months. We're flying. And Liverpool are flying today. Although I say that, my stream is being shit again. Right, I'm going to attempt attempt to refresh, but I think that's going to muck it up even more. Yeah. Thank you, Cedric. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the kind words. What was that? Was that a disallowed goal I just missed? 61 minutes? No. I think I missed something just then, but... we're back. If this one can just last another half an hour, that'd be great. Salah twisting and turning. Oh, Leeds defender slipped. Oh, he can't win it. Ah. Oh, just a chance. That's all right then. Vuki says, barbecue fritos, never go wrong. What do we think? Do we keep our foot on the gas or use this opportunity to give the fringe players some playtime? I think we should do that, to be fair, because a lot of these players are going to be starting on Sunday, and yeah, just don't really see the need. Oh my god, just don't really see the need to risk them if we don't have to. I don't know what it is with streams today. I've never had it this bad. They're all so laggy and keep on freezing up. Leeds, I can't commentate on this. It looks like they're coming forward, but yeah, he missed. Hoping it will just come back. So yeah, I think a lot of people will agree that there's no need to risk the likes. I mean, Thiago, I'd look to be getting him off. I don't know. Have there been any subs? Have I missed a sub? I'd look to get Thiago off pretty quickly, and probably Fabinho as well. Like, they're the two crucial players in positions most likely to pick up an injury, I'd say. You don't really need to substitute a Van Dijk. Terence says Henderson's coming on. That's what we like to see. He had a good game against Inter Milan and set up, well, when he came on, and set up Luis Diaz's goal brilliantly. I don't think people spoke about it enough. The assist for that third goal, was stupendous. Thank you very much to everybody who liked the video. We've got 74 likes as it stands, which is fantastic. Yeah, Jordan Henderson I can see now is being told to strip. I reckon this is going to be one of those things where we'll probably score like our 4th goal in like the 85th minute or something like that. It's one of them where like psychologically we know this game's pretty much won now. It's not really that incentive to go too ham on it. Alisson forced into an easy save there. It's 25 minutes to go here. Liverpool content to slow down the pace of the game slightly. I mean, I'm just out. To be honest, I'm just glad we've not made this game harder than it needed to be. You know, they have had so many injuries. A lot of key personnel out. You know, they had a horrible fixture against Man United a few days ago, which, you know, has taken its toll, I think. The last thing we needed to do was be at 65 minutes and still 0-0 or just a goal in it. We can all just relax, let our hair down a bit. Ugh. Yeah, LFCTR goes off. I'm sorry, I know I'm probably miles behind everybody at this point. It's been an uphill struggle. But hopefully the graphics make up for it a little bit. He takes the captain's armband, does Jordan. It's Liverpool corner, actually. Oh, Van Dijk did get onto it, but wasn't able to direct it goalwards. It's now out on the right-hand side with Jordan Henderson. First touch isn't the best, but crossed in by Henderson and straight to the keeper. Unlucky. Skip has been under pressure a lot in recent weeks and months. You know, people very unhappy with his performances. Luis Diaz brought down here, but no, nothing given by the ref. Oh, I know, Terence. Excuse me. It's just typical, isn't it? It was during AFCON. He barely got a minute, did he? Because he was injured. Twat. Leeds coming forward here. It's not offside. Crossed in. Oh, dragged wide. Dragged wide. Never in doubt. No concerns whatsoever. Look, the good news is, I know this streams might have been a little bit tumultuous with the game being a bit on and off, but the Carabao Cup is on telly, so it'll be much easier. We'll all be closer time-wise. And it will be consistent, and I just can't wait. Can't wait for the Carabao Cup final. Gonna bar Chelsea. Take home the energy drink trophy. Then we'll be a quarter of the way to the quadruple, won't we? The early stages of the Champions League are just... The knockout stages are so slow. Because it's still like another 2 weeks until we play the return fixture with Inter. And then we've still got another international break at some point this season. I mean, we're just starting to get into like the depths of it. And we'll just get broken up by a crappy international with shit friendlies no one cares about. Crystal Palace 3-1 up. Zaha with the goal. Watford in trouble. Matthias, I think it's just a not an awkward thing. Like I don't want to say coping mechanism because that's stupid. Doing accents as a coping mechanism. Like nervousness, I guess. You know, goes back to that old comedy trope. If in doubt, say it in a different voice. Terence says late March is the international break, so that'll either be before or in between the quarterfinals of the Champions League, if we get to it, of course. So again, it's just going to take a bit of a while to really kick up. There's a Leeds player down at the minute, so a bit of a break in play. But again, thank you to everybody who is still watching. Thank you for sticking it out, putting it on the line. To be here and watch the LFC Transfer Room. Please do subscribe if you are new and you haven't done already. We're at 2,820 subscribers. So from this stream alone, we've gained 50 subscribers, which is incredible. It might not sound like much to PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, but for a small young channel like us, it's everything. Every single one counts. Jordan Henderson, wide right. Linking up with Mo Salah there. Andy Robertson. Now Sadio Mane. Into the box. Curtis. Oh no. Dispossessed in the box. I mean, we are cruising. I really didn't think it would be like this. Oh, Jones, man. Unlucky. Straight at the keeper from a bit of a tight angle. Vuki, sorry, said, it's a shame. These guys mostly play league or championship games. The jump up to Prem without consistent game time would have almost any player struggling. But that's what they signed up for, right? All in the name of depth and competition. Oh, are you talking about the Leeds players or are you talking about our reserves? Oh, Mane tried to play Salah in there, but it was a bit short, someone a bit short, and the keeper came out to clear it. Ball's back with Alisson now, and we'll start building up again from the back. At a canter, really. "15 minutes left." I think we can safely say this game is won. Hyler and Megan saying that Milner's coming on, so that'll be his 801st career appearance. Oh, what a shit touch from Salah that was. Jesus Christ. It's 4-1 to Crystal Palace now. Zaha with another goal. Yes, I think this is James Milner coming on now. For me, at least. So, Zaha with 2 goals. Conor Gallagher with the other. Or one of the others. And the Champions League, 62 minutes in. Atletico Madrid still leading, sorry. To be honest, if it finishes 1-0, United won't be too pressed about that, because they'll take 1-0 back to Old Trafford, and they just need to score, don't they? They just need to get 1 goal, and then it's 0-0 again, isn't it? So, but Ajax still leading 2-0. Of course, Sebastian Haller scoring at both ends. Here's Trent. Diaz. Oh! Can you keep hold of it? Oh, unlucky. He's so tricky. He's so tricky, is Diaz. Henderson on the ball. Looked a little bit shaky when he's got it. I think the nerves are getting to Henderson a little bit there. Bless him. Very eager to impress. Sometimes he just tries too hard, doesn't he? Poor cock. Ooh. Leeds goal kick with 12 minutes remaining now. Oh yeah, of course. The other games are ahead of us, aren't they? So they'll be finishing. So Palace finished 4-1. And, oh my God, Burnley have won 1-0. Oh my God. I mean, there's no way they can get top 4 football. I mean, mathematically, definitely, but you can't. There's no point beating Man City. There's no point doing it if you then go and fuck up to Burnley. It is completely worthless. The only thing is, it just makes it more likely that Man United will get top 4, which I don't want to happen. I'd love them to finish 5th and end up in the Europa League for another season, because they'd have a mass exodus on their hands, I think. Megan says, Watford and Norwich surely doomed, but the last spot is going to be interesting. Yeah, well, Newcastle still on the up. They'll probably stay up, which is annoying. Could be Everton, unless they turn it around. It could be Everton, and that would be... I think if it came down to the last game, or like they got relegated and then it was their last game, I think I'd do a watch-along. I think I'd do a laugh-along party or something. Because that's just unreal if that happened. Oh, Henderson. Mane. Yes! What a team move that is. I bloody knew it. It's not quite the 85th minute, but I knew we'd score again. It was just a matter of time. Mane does pick up a goal. To be fair to him, I've given him a lot of shit over the last couple of months. But he has looked very bright and alive these last couple of games, I must say. And, you know, you can't get much more momentum than that. A 4-0 win at home against Leeds. Atakanta really never had to go up a gear. 4-0. It's not quite 9-0, but we'll bloody take it. Henderson with the assist as well. Oh, did I leave him in my... Did I leave him in? Oh, I'm on 74 points today. Oh, I took bloody Henderson out, didn't I? That would have been even more. But 74 points, yes please. We love to see it. What a day it's turning into. It was Hilo. It was a very well worked goal. Beautiful stuff. Up on goal difference, which is very important now. Ah, yeah. It's another thing to check. So where exactly do we stand on that front? Table. Oh, shit. So we're above Man City on goal difference now. Ooh. Ooh. 2 goals ahead on goal difference. 3 points behind. Still to play Man City as well. I'm telling you, this could be a title race of the ages. Especially if we win the league from where it was a month or two ago. If we were to somehow pull it off, there'd be no denying that is a title race for the ages. That'd be legendary. It could so easily just all go wrong, but the stars just feel like they're aligning. Exactly, Jake. That's what I said. I mean, that's what we used to do so many times. Like under Rodgers, early Klopp days, because we were just so inconsistent. We'd go and smash Man City like 4-0 at their place, or 4-2 or 4-1 or whatever the score was. And then we'd go and lose to Southampton or draw to Watford or something like that. But luckily for us, we've shaken that off, and now Tottenham, I mean, they've always known what it's felt like, to be fair. But it's just 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That Man City win becomes meaningless very, very quickly if you can't beat the likes of Burnley. Exactly, Hyler. The Man City game, if things keep going the way they are at the minute, oh my God. I mean, tears just welled up in my eyes just thinking about like how freaking massive that game will be. That title race for the ages, yeah, game for the ages, regardless of the scoreline. The Etihad, I know we all laugh and joke about it, but it will be pumping. The players will be pumping. The LFC transfer room will be pumping. And when that game comes, that is going to be an exciting time. If we win it, it is almost a title decider. But it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go. Things could change. We could bloody lose our next 3 and be 12 points behind again. So, who knows? Oh, Allison's come out to clear it. He does make it. Matthias says, love and hate a title race because having WPW syndrome, just hope my heart can take it. Come on, Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. I'd love it if we win it. I think if I just don't want to talk it up too much. But if we did somehow pull it off, that would be an even sweeter title than the previous one, I think. Especially the way the season ended, and you know, as much as we love how dominant we were, it was just suddenly over, and we'd blitzed the league like unbelievably. This one, if it happens, is going to go down to the wire, I'm telling you. And those ones are always a bit sweeter. Here comes Salah. Unlucky. His corner. I've been really impressed with how we've handled these last 2 games. It doesn't change anything. Every game is a must-win, but 2 potential banana skins before a cup final, where we could our minds could have easily been elsewhere, and we've got what, 7 goals, conceded 1, 6 points. Fair play to these boys. Corner comes to nothing, is cleared away. Last couple of minutes left, shouldn't be too much added time. City's last game is Villa, so maybe Gerrard does us a favour. I saw that actually, and our last game's bloody Wolves, which I don't like at all because they've been tricky for top 6 teams. We only beat them because of heroics from Origi in the 90th minute. So yeah, a bit scary, that one. Paul Rickard says high five. Does that mean we scored? That looked like that could have been a penalty. I hope you mean 5 goals. That'd be nice. At this point, I don't feel like that's too much of a spoiler. I hope, again, everyone who's still around, thank you very much. I hope you like the new graphics. If there's anything you think we could do differently, please do get in touch and let us know. It's as with all things, it's a work in progress. We're never satisfied. Yeah, I don't know how much of it you've seen, Megan. It's been atrocious. The streams my end, I've had to switch streams like 3 or 4 times. You're welcome, Jake. I hope you've been satisfied enough to come back again. Not just for watch-alongs as well. We have live streams most nights at 8 about all different things Liverpool, and that's with lots of different people. So it's worth getting involved with that as well. We like to look at the comments all the time and get people's opinions and have conversations. Sometimes we do whole videos based on what you guys have said. Oh, Origi! Yay! It's high five! Woo! Mane with 2. Mane with 2 and a bloody Origi assist as well. We're not going to get a Salah hat-trick, unfortunately, but it is 5 goals for Liverpool. That's 8 goals 8 goals in 2 games. In the week building up to a major cup final. We are absolutely flying at the minute. We're on top of the world. And it's 9 goals in 2 games conceded for Leeds. You know, it isn't sustainable. But that's just the way they rock and roll. High risk, low rewards. It's an easy finish. An easy finish there for Mane to grab his second as well. Yeah, everybody, I'm so sorry. You know, one day when we're a more established channel, maybe we'll get like a swanky VPN and we'll be watching it officially. The good news is the Carabao Cup final's on the telly, so the stream will be fine, all right? Terence, I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you guys. No, I don't believe you. No way. Oh, it's going to take like 2 minutes for me to see this as well. That's how far behind I was. Vuki, it's been lovely getting to know you a little bit, having a conversation with you, and I hope you already feel like a part of this community. 2 minutes of added time, and there's about 20 seconds left. Is there time for another goal? Again, thank you to everybody who's been watching and is still watching. Very much appreciated. It must be from this free kick then. Let's see. No, it's a corner. So he's going to let us take the corner. Bloody hell, we're 92 minutes with 2 minutes added time. I can't believe he's letting us take the corner. So everyone's saying it's Van Dijk who gets number 6. Don't want to score too many goals, bloody hell. Six of the best, as they say in FIFA, 6 of the best. We've made them pay. Virgil van Dijk is on the scoreboard. 6 bloody nil. I can't believe it. United have equalised apparently, which is a bit of a shitter, but can't take anything away from this performance. 6 bloody nil. Let's see. I didn't actually get to see it. He's left unmarked. That's shocking. Easy. Easy for him. That's the easiest 6-0 we're ever going to get. Full time. Let's go back to this one. I've got to change the score here as well because it's not 3-0 anymore. It's bloody 6. Liverpool finished the night. What could have been a banana skin, or what we were expecting to be a bit more of a contest, potentially. Some people thought we'd roll them over. Finishes 6 bloody nil to Liverpool. There's not much to say. In 2 games, 9 goals scored, 1 conceded. We are now absolutely 3 points behind Man City without a doubt. Putting the pressure on them, although I don't expect that to affect Man City too much. If there was any doubt, the league is well and truly back on. There is a title race to be had, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone thought it was over in December, the beginning of January. But somehow, some way, this Liverpool team has found a way to claw it back to just 3 points. And we still have Man City to play at the Etihad later in the season. We now turn our attention, finally, I'm so pumped. We turn our attention to the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. We are now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 freaking nights 4 days away from the Carabao Cup final. We'll have all the content you could ever need about that here on the LFC Transfer Room. So make sure you stick around. Subscribe if you haven't done already. We must have deserved, if you've hung around this long, I must have deserved a subscription, or at the very least a like on this video. Thank you very much, everybody who has done that already. Klopp giving his traditional fist punch to the Anfield crowd. As I said, all attention now turns to the cup final. The league, the Champions League, it all stops for a little bit. It all stops for a little bit now. Vuki, thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoy it. I hope we'll see you for the Carabao Cup. But if not, thank you all the same. It's been great having you here. Same goes for Paul Rickard as well. It's been great meeting you and getting to know you. Sholem as well. Hopefully for the Carabao Cup, you won't have to avoid the chat because we'll hopefully all be on more similar times. All the regulars as well. Every time you come back, it feels like a miracle to me. So thank you very much. I'm sure we won't have a post-game video right now for this one, but I'm sure on a stream either tomorrow or on Friday, we'll have a conversation about this game and recap what happened. But quite extraordinary, really. I really thought this would be a bit more of a struggle. I certainly didn't think we'd be 3-0 up inside 35 minutes down to 2 penalties and 1 stunning Joel Matip goal. In the second half, it was at canter the whole time. Didn't have to get out of third gear. And then in the last 10 minutes, added 3 more goals. So I think we're now 5 clear of Man City in terms of goal difference, which could, who knows, could be huge come the end of the season. So all round, a very successful night. Not as stressful as I thought it was going to be. Kept the blood pressure down, which is fantastic. Again, just these graphics, man, I can't. Anthony, I don't know if he's in the chat, but everybody, please post the round of applause emoji for Anthony, or whatever you have on your phone that's similar. The round of applause emoji for Anthony before we go would be great. Hopefully he does see that. Again, I'm not sure if I'll be on any of the streams on tomorrow or Friday, but I will absolutely be here for the watch along. I'm going to be here very early, hopefully speaking to Matty and Kris, who will be inside Wembley watching the game. We're going to have a few drinks. Going to have a few Carabao energy drinks. Bit of vodka, bit of whiskey. We're going to get pissed. And we're going to hopefully watch our team lift another major trophy, add it to Klopp's legacy and the legacy of all these players as well. Let's switch our attention to that. Thank you very, very, very much to everybody who's been watching. Again, thank you so much to Anthony for all of these graphics. It's been incredible to play around with them, and I can't wait to see how we develop them in the future. Thank you to everybody in the chat, even Bojack. Thank you very much to Bojack as well. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you